Well, it's not like I'm using these damn things anyways. Thank God for this inn. Imagine if I actually had to manage my inventory reasonably. Oh. Though it would be nice if you could organize your inventory due by weight. Oh well, good enough.
Greetings.
Oh, wait.
How can I?
Places of power.
I'm looking for places steeped in magic. You remember any stories of sorcerers or magical places in the area?
Not counting the fire-spitting bits from 3 years ago. Well, a sorcerer once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. You could look there. Maybe something's left. You might also speak to Cecil. Nobody knows Vergen's history as well as our alderman.
Okay.
How can I help? See you again.
At your screen. Greetings!
Where's Cecil? Not among them.
Zoltan says your company are true arm wrestling masters.
Unbeatable.
Is that so?
So, ready?
Yep, unbeatable. Let's
Give
go.
it your best shot.
No pig can jump higher than its snout.
Mm-hmm.
You one strong son of a bitch.
Thanks.
You should take on Scalen. He beat me and Yarpin, and now beats his chest over it. The old company would be in your debt if you thrashed him.
Jealous bunch, aren't you?
Geralt, first throw. Work it.
Yeah, I'm good. I'm trying to talk to the other guy. Yarpin!
Who's this, my failing eyes?
Let's arm wrestle. Wait. Were you in Rivia 5 years ago?
Were you in Rivia when I got caught on that pitchfork?
Was I? Fuck, Wolf, I saw you die. I didn't see the little bastard who took you for a haystack. But I swear it looked like you weren't going to make it. So I'm well glad you managed to lick your wounds.
I don't know if it taught me anything.
Come on, I had to. Not many have survived their own death.
You haven't noticed that I'm pissing up wind again, fighting for a cause that isn't mine.
No, I haven't. A free upper Aedirn is in the interests of any decent fellow.
Zoltan claims you can arm wrestle like no one else.
He's right. Did he tell you I beat him?
Omitted that bit somehow.
Oh, fart.
Want to wrestle me?
I'm ready for your challenge always. So?
Let's do this.
Show me what you got.
It gives you a tiny bit of experience. I don't mind that.
This world has to be. Listen, Scale and Burden beat all our old company, and it gets bragging about it right and left. Someone needs to knock him down a peg. Make it worth your while.
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, see, got me a level up. Defeat Scalen Burdon at arm wrestling. Oh yeah. And I know exactly where he is. The end of this hallway. Scalar! I have come to beat thy dwarven ass. Okay, I guess he's not here at this time. Well, I can solve that. Let's see. Is he here? Oh, he is.
Hey, Scalen, wanna arm wrestle?
I really like to wrestle, but,
Show me what you're made of.
all right. Want to take me on?
Yeah.
Show me what you're made of.
That's how it is these days. Mages have
Well, time to easily beat you too.
themselves at court.
A maid, or even worse, a sorceress. Did I mention
Oh shit!
God to hell,
Oh, he's beating me.
in chapel, the brave and effective. Sabrina Glevisig used to pound the table.
You're the first person to bring me out of the dots, onto the zone. No, I must stay in the zone. And you're down.
I believe I'd split a rock with my dick sooner than I'd beat you at arm wrestling.
I guess that makes me the new champion of Vergen.
No shame in losing to the White Wolf. Though there's one who could still be a match for you.
Oh?
The mighty Numa. I wrestled him in Kovir. Couldn't move my arm for the next week. They say he don't play fair. But that's just losers talking. You ever wrestle him? Give him my regards.
I will.
I did it. Gave me the XP and everything. Yarpin, where's my reward?
Consider Scalen humbled.
Always told the old fart he was shite. You're a good sort, Geralt. Here's a runestone from the company to improve your weapons with.
Ooh. Much appreciated. Okay.
I taught Scalen a lesson.
Did you beat him?
Heard his joints crack.
Probably already has a compress of firm young tits on his arm. In any case, I'm grateful and want you to have this rune stone.
Thank you for all the rune stones, gents. Zoltan, I think you want me to do something too? Nope.
Alarm.
Another time,
No, he's not gonna give me anything. Oh.
the Kingslayer's trail has gone cold. Have you heard anything?
No one could sneak into Vergen. We watch day and night. Anyway, who would they come for here? Stennis? Why so keen on capturing the assassin of kings?
Letho knows a lot about me. Certain things maybe only he can explain.
Is it worth sticking your neck out to know what was in your head before?
Yeah, I'd say it's worth it. I wanted to talk to you about the Free State of Vergen. We haven't had the occasion somehow.
True.
Do you buy into Saskia's ideals?
Are you asking me if I believe what she says, or if I believe she'll be successful?
Both.
Saska's no liar, that's a fact. But whether we'll manage, who can tell? One thing is sure, we'll never know if we never try. For now, a great battle awaits. A battle in which elf, dwarf, and human will stand side by side. And that is beautiful in itself.
It's also the biggest potential weakness.
Nothing unites folk like shared death. I believe those who survive will honor the deaths of their comrades.
If they win.
Even if they don't. News spreads fast. Others will follow in our footsteps.
Ah, that's a nice way to put it. All right. Oh, I need to know about places of power. Who knows?
The mine's safe again. Any plans to do something with it?
Course. Soon as the battle's done, we'll resume digging. Shame to let those rich deposits go to waste. My uncle says they'll put Vergen right back on his feet. Zoltan's talking about a shared enterprise or some such. He's to manage operations with my uncle as general overseer. We just got to save the town first.
I'm looking for places near Vergen where magic would be strong. Somewhere a sorcerer might have stayed.
Let me think. Verfrin, a summoner of elementals, once lived in the wood beyond Vergen. They say his creatures excavated the entire southern wall. You could also search the nearby ruins and abandoned crypts. If boulders with arms and legs aren't magic, then I don't know what is.
Okay. So, let me check my journal real quick. I know I have to level up. Head to Cecil for a okay. So we gotta talk to Cecil for a couple of things. I don't know where he is. Is he in the inn before we leave it? Nope.
Look, another one. You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
GaLm, how long have you played? I just got back from the movies. I've been going for about 7-8 hours a day. And I will continue to do so until I think I've beat the game. Because I would like to finish this. That'd be quite a thing to brag about. Like, yeah, I've beaten Witcher 2 just before playing The Witcher 3. Witcher 1, I guess, would even be more of a thing to brag about, but... Greetings, Sassy!
We killed most of the necrophages.
Most?
The passage to the lower level collapsed. They won't get out. In time, they'll die off and you can restart work.
Thank you, Witcher. The whole of Vergen thanks you. Here's your coin. Shive, Skaggs, and Zigrim will get the same.
Yeah! Don't go inside the building.
Cecil, do you know anyone who fought in the war 3 years ago?
I did.
Did you fight here at Vergen?
Course.
Philippa claims you know a bit about the battle.
That old cook insult, called king by some, thought that Adernians were bumpkins who'd ship bricks as soon as his troops crossed the river.
Why did he attack Edirne?
According to Henselt, Upper Edirne is the ancient legacy of the Kedweni crown and must be returned to the mother country. Brazen farter.
That brazen farter had a point. If you read some history, you'll know that 300 years ago, this land belonged to Kedwen.
Load of crap. 700 years ago, the elves reigned here. And 1,000,000 years ago, these lands were the domain of the worms. If things worked that way, every king could invade a neighboring land and claim his right to do so because an ancestor took a dump there.
All right. Hensel wanted to conquer Upper Edirne. What then?
He rolled in, got hammered, and rolled out.
Cecil, that doesn't help me much.
It wasn't a battle. It was a slaughter. If I try speaking of it, I'll see it all again. I don't want...
The ghosts of the fallen fight in the mist. They turn into horrible creatures called Draugrs. Edirnians, Kedweni, men, elves, and dwarves too.
Bloody hell. No peace even after death.
I want to help them, but I need to know more about the battle.
Very well. Listen, a beautiful day that grew hot later. Very hot. When Vandegrift attacked in the afternoon, he sent a dun banner at the fore. Many of our lads shit themselves at the mere sight of their standard, but we had a surprise of our own. Under the cover of night, we prepared fire pits. Our archers lit them up at the right moment. I still can't believe we managed to fool their scouts. If it wasn't for that ambush, we wouldn't be speaking today. They likely wouldn't be in Upper Edirne at all. We decimated the dun banner, but that was only the beginning. Seltkirk was our commander. Everywhere he appeared, the Kedwenis gave ground. He wreaked havoc among them. Hearts rose at the mere sight of his armor. Then, Vandegrift himself entered the fray. Seltkirk met him in the middle of the field. In the end, Vandegrift killed Seltkirk. A terrible death that sent the Adernian ranks into disarray. I thought it was the end of us. Then the sky fell, as if the stars themselves had decided to avenge the death of a great knight. Fire covered the battlefield. Nobody sought the enemy. They were all looking for somewhere to flee. Yes, there were no more friends and enemies, only the living and the dead. They say it was the doing of a Kedweni sorceress who wanted revenge on Vandegrift. Could be true, as Henselt had her executed right after the battle.
Did you see the duel between Seltkirk and Vandegrift?
I stood half a furlong from them. Never seen a fight like it. Probably never will again. They'd already met once, at a jousting tournament in Ardcarreg. Seltkirk won there. He beat on the visitor so hard he broke his sword. Seltkirk was a true knight, the last of his breed. Vandegrift was so pissed off after that tournament he hanged the smith who made his sword and ordered a special one from a sorcerer. I bet he cut down Seltkirk with that new sword.
Vandegrift is dead. What happened to his sword?
Saskia's got it. Good thing too. Only her hand can tame the hatred enchanted in that sword. After the battle, when the flames abated, the scavengers came. They stole everything. Imagine, not a single keepsake of Seltkirk in the whole of Edirne. His brother babbled something about a gauntlet, but he's a lying dog.
Remember anything from before the battle?
As if it was yesterday. Henselt's troops crossed the Pontar the third day after the autumn equinox. Eddon had good spies, so we were ready for them, and Selkirk lined up our troops along the hills. Our hearts rose at the sight of the banners of Vengerberg, Aldersberg and Gullet fluttering in the wind. Knights and armoured infantry side by side in our ranks. Even the peasants had their regiments. The dwarves were on the left flank. Over 5,000 strong we were. Nobody caring about race or background, like never before. Only King Demavend was missing, but he must have had more important business than defending his country.
You saw the Kidwennies cross the river?
From afar, I saw Vandegrift leading 4,000 heavily armed men. Many a heart sank when we saw the elite bearheads or the armoured banners from Ardcarrig. The Dun banner was in the middle, veterans of Brenna. As soon as he set foot on Adernian land, Vandegrift climbed a hill and surveyed the area, as if it was his fief. Son of a bitch was as sure of himself as ever. Upon spying him, I remember the dwarves all dropped their trousers and showed him their asses. Then Selkirk stepped out in front of us. His white armour shone in the sun. We were afraid a Kidwenny arbalist would shoot him, but they too stood as if frozen. And Selkirk just looked at them and bowed ever so slightly.
Okay.
You captured the Dunbanner standard?
Henselt's choice troops, and not a one survived. The visitor sent them to their deaths. Refused to give them reinforcements. He was a monster in human form. The men of the Dun were real swaggerers. Killed a lot of our lads, but for every Dunner, there were 7 Adernians. They had no chance. Aye, we captured their standard. We buried what was left of them in the crypts beyond Vergen. Their standard lies with them. Worthy foes are to be respected, even in death.
I'm going to need that standard.
Alright, I'll go look for all the things that you guys took from the battle then.
Thanks, Cecil, that was helpful. I think I know what I need to lift the curse now.
Madame Eilhard claims you need 4 symbols. The standard symbolizes death. Vandegrift's sword stands for hatred. What about the other 2?
I have a feeling Philippa has a handle on the rest.
Here's hoping you're right.
I think one of my favorite parts about this game is there's a lot to it. You know, it's like watching a really long television series and finding out about these epic battles. Minus, I think it'd be cool if you could see like flashbacks and things like that of the battles as they tell you. You know, it's kind of like an additional visualization kind of thing. But obviously that would require more work. Let's see. Okay, death symbolized. Learn more about Harpies. Okay, so we have an Immortel, so that means we have 3 more things we need to do. Search ravines. I want to find Triss first, or at least try to find Triss first. It's time to finally leave the dwarven town. Like Game of Thrones? Like a far cooler Game of Thrones, I guess, if you want to put it like that.
You hugged a bear or what?
Let's go drink, friends. I'm gonna get as drunk as a lord.
Why's that?
They stole it. The plowing bird stole it. My dream is gone.
Well, then what's the grin for?
Night after night, I dreamed of my dead wife for years. Let's go for some liquor. Drinks on me.
Okay. But yeah, no, like, all right. So it's got a lot of things going for it. It looks visually fantastic. It's got decent-ish combat that's, you know, okay enough for me to play. It's got pretty solid voice acting. It's just overall a really solid experience. So I don't mind playing it for a very long, prolonged period of time. Versus like something else, like, I don't know, Dragon Age, I wouldn't really be able to stomach for a very long time. I mean, I played through Dragon Age. I put 70 to 100 hours in Dragon Age, but there are definitely a lot of breaks in that, you know?
Greetings, Vatgern. I'm glad to see you again.
Oh, you're alive.
Flotsam? The fire? Funny how these things work. I'll never forget that. Oh, unimportant. Needless to say, I'm deeply indebted.
Sorry.
No need to be. But I feel I should pay you back somehow. I've started anew here, you know. That always builds confidence. Sure I can't tempt you with something?
What?
Wait a minute. Is this what I think it is?
It is if you want it to be. We elves might seem strange by your standards.
Oh no.
You saved my life. A bit of joy as recompense is not too much to ask.
I'm intrigued. It's been a tough day. I think some joy might do me good.
Can I get to the monitor? And... wait for it. Wait for it. Cock block! Well, that was fast. There you go. Oh, what can I steal from your place? Nothing. Worthless! So can I buy anything?
Am I ever glad to have that debt off my mind?
I'm happy for you.
I'm happy for us both. Oh, I have a memento for you. Take this.
A key?
To an old mine pit. I've no use for it, but you're quite there.
All right. Thanks.
Wait, what is that? Key to the Tunnel of the Founders. Oh, neat. What do you got on you? Bunch of things I do not need. But if I did, I would buy some. Oh! She has a key to the place that's right next to her. That's convenient.